Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, Shannon Sharpe and Sterling Sharpe say the Ravens just don't got it. Look, I'm going to be real with you. It's very funny the way how Lamar is judged, especially by former players. It's like, we don't care what's around him. We don't care about context when it comes to him. All we care about is, did he win the Super Bowl? And the answer is no, so he's not that good. That's literally their argument. Oh, yeah, he runs really well. He's electrifying. Oh, yeah, he comes on my TV. A lot of highlights, but he can't win you nothing else. He's just a showstopper. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm going to play y'all a clip from First Take when the Sharpe brothers, and I want to say this, they are older than me. I'm not trying to be overtly disrespectful because those two are in my father's age range. So respect to their maturity. But this episode, I got to eat them up. Pause. Super pause. You know what I'm saying? They got to get this work. So I'm going to play the clip and then I'm going to break it down. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
Seen Lamar in big situations down the stretch.
Yeah, you're right.
I've seen Joe Burrow in big situations down the stretch. I'm not even going to go back to college because I think it's unfair comparison.
Okay.
But in the NFL, in a quarterback-driven league, that guy has to meet Patrick Mahomes on his level, and I think Burrow does.
So I understand that he's Joe Cool, and I get what you're saying, but in Lamar's defense, do you feel like he didn't have the weapons?
No, I think that's, you dance with the girl you brought. And the girl that they gave him, hey, look, this is what you did. You got to be the best team in the AFC. You didn't get it done. Joe Burrow was not the best team in the NFC, and he got his team, had to go into Kansas City to get it done. I just think that confidence goes a long way in a quarterback-driven league.
I'm going to go with the Ravens also, but here's what, and this is why, Molly, I'm going to disagree with your point about him not having the receivers because he didn't
I'm not saying this year, though. I'm saying in the past.
But he didn't have those receivers and won a unanimous MVP.
Yes, he did.
That's true.
36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He was throwing to somebody.
That's right.
I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens because this is why I'm going to take the Ravens. They can keep Joe Burrow off the field. Because when you can run the ball for 298 yards, tick, 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 tick. So now, and with that defense, the way they can now, how many possessions are you going to have? We saw Philly almost win the Super Bowl by taking the clock down to like 2 seconds before they snapped.
Real quick question for both of y'all. What about the notion, this ain't basketball, this is football. So Lamar Jackson going against Cincy defense is a little bit different than Joe Burrow going against this Ravens defense. What about that?
But that's what I'm saying. They're in the same division. Okay. And Joe Cool is not afraid of them.
You're right.
And that's confidence, man.
Sharps don't have any excuses. They don't want to hear it.
We don't.
Yeah.
The thing is, they've already beaten Cincinnati.
Okay.
All right, because I want to show two other quarterbacks who balled out. I want to show them some love.
Man.
So, I'm not going to play any more of it because I could go back further. There was more breakdown and stuff like that. But do you see the absolute, you got to dance with the girl that got you there. He was throwing to somebody. Do y'all remember? This is why I say context always matters. Do you guys remember when Joe Burrow, I think T. Higgins had dropped the ball, and the stance of Shannon Sharpe was, you can't let your quarterback down like that. It's his job to deliver the ball. He did everything his job requirements said he's supposed to do. It's up to you to catch it. Lamar Jackson right now, the Ravens team lead the NFL in drops. He is the only quarterback in the last 30 years that has been an MVP and is leading the league in completion percentage through the first 9 weeks that his team has been top 5 in drops or led the league in drops. And that's going back all the way to this MVP year. Drop. You know what he said? Tick, 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 tick with the clock. Drop, 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 drop. That's been the context. That's why EDC addressed it and said, we got to do better surrounding it with talent. It was unquestionably the problem with the Ravens. They said, we're going to put everybody we can to stop the run. And then you hear this man making excuses for Joe Burrow. This you saw the previous episode. You saw how I got into Eric Mangini. This is why I keep this type of energy for the old guard. Because, once again, it goes down to perception. Their minds are already set what a quarterback looks like, plays like. And as long as you do not meet that criteria, then no matter what you do, you're not him. But I'm going to show y'all this. Most of them don't even like Patrick Mahomes. He's just been undeniably great. They don't like him. He's just been undeniable. Remember, they were quick to try to say Josh Allen's on his level. They were quick to say Joe Burrow's on his level. They changed the rules for Josh Allen. NFL, change the rules. Thinking that, hey, this could help out Josh Allen next time. I find it funny because, look, my biggest three pet peeves with the Ravens were three things. And I've been saying it. Go back through every video. Receivers, offensive line, and defense. We were giving up the most points in the fourth quarter in the entire NFL at one time. We were creating some bottom of the league turnovers on defense. That's what the Ravens defense was doing previous years. Receivers were leading the league in drops, or top 3, top 2 in drops. They were leading the league in least separation. The Ravens aren't doing that this year. Now, just like they said, they put up 37 points and Lamar had no touchdowns. They put up 37, he had no touchdowns. That means he has some help. And anybody that watches football, anybody that has any football intelligence can tell you to your face, the Ravens have yet to peak yet. They're like this. They haven't reached the peak yet. They're getting better. They're finding out what works, what doesn't, what they feel more comfortable in running. Packages. It's very funny how Joe Burrow gets all of this love for making it to the Super Bowl. Cam Newton didn't get all this love for making it to the Super Bowl. They said, so what? He didn't win it. That's what they say about Cam Newton. He made the Super Bowl, so what? He didn't win it. Joe Burrow didn't even play lights out in the playoffs. And they're like, oh, yeah, Joey B, Burrow, you're the guy. You're so fly. You touch the sky. You're the light. Like they're already, they hold him to almost to a higher standard or to equal standing with Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow has undoubtedly the best receiving core in all of football. All of football. It makes up for so much of the holes on their team because their defense is solid. Lou Anarumo is probably top 3 defensive coaches in the entire NFL. Bengals have a great defense. And they can score quick on you. With different type of receivers. You got your possession guy in Boyd. You got your over-the-top or yak guy in Chase. And then you got your 6'5" jump ball specialist. I'm just bigger than you guy, T. Higgins. And we're not even bringing up the running back. And he gets so much love with all the help that he has. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they use it against the Ravens. Like, he didn't bring up that the Baltimore Ravens already beat him. Oh, Joe Burrow's, he's healthy now. I want to see what they're going to say if the Ravens blow out this team. I'm hoping the Ravens blow them out because the whole thing's going to get turned on their head. What are they going to say? I'm going to say, oh, Joe Burrow didn't show up. He didn't play good. I don't want to hear, oh, the defense didn't hold him down. I don't want to hear none of that because that's what they're trying to say. So I want to say this. This is a continuation from the last video that I made. Shannon Sharpe, how you doing? You're older than me. Much respect, sir. I'm going to slap the mess out you, bro. I'm sorry. To your older brother, look, 5-time Pro Bowler. You could have been top 5 wide receiver of all time. I understand that you got injured and it cut short your Hall of Fame worthy career. Sir, make sure it's off the screen. You're getting all that work. Hey, the Eric Mangini, for all of y'all, and you know what? Bro, y'all deserve all of that work. Ignorance. They're celebrating ignorance. Yo, and nobody is saying nothing. The Ravens are coming for everything. Lamar is coming for everything. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The fat lady is warming up her vocal cords.
Finish him, Daddy.
She's warming up them vocal cords to start singing, because let me tell you something right now. When they win, I want to see what level you guys hold Lamar and the Ravens to. Not just Lamar, but the Ravens. Because like they said, we've seen this movie before, and Freddy Krueger don't make it to the end of the movie. They said. But hey, story isn't done written. We'll get to see how the rest of the season plays out. But let y'all understand something. Boy, the Wonder King Show keep receipts. Like I am ready to shop. So, Sterling Sharpe, keep that same energy. Shannon Sharpe, keep that same energy. Stephen A. Smith, keep that same energy. And Eric Mangini, black hand side, keep that same energy, because we're coming for you. We're coming for every single person in this league who was talking out the side of their neck. So, we'll see you soon. Don't worry. And we want to make sure you keep that. But, as always, that's an episode of The Wonder King Show. Thanks for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment in all of the comments. And if you have not checked out The Wonder King Show's Patreon, check it out. 3 tiers of content, goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you want to donate to the channel, help with equipment and stuff like that for better content, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is The Wonder King Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wonder King Show. The show is not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.